Hello everyone, in today's video we will be discussing a numerical question from our textbook exercise. It is in chapter number 4, laws of motion, page number 76, and it's a doubt question from one of our students. It is question number 7. Let me read the question first. It is there on your screen. So the question is, 10 identical masses m each are connected one below the other with 10 strings. Now look at the diagram here. I have these 10 masses m1, m2, m3. All masses are m. Okay. So let me give them number. This is first mass, second, third, and so on up to 10. So we have 10 masses. They are connected through strings, 10 different strings. Okay. And holding the topmost string, the system is accelerated upwards with acceleration g by 2. Now if we pull this topmost string by some force, so that the acceleration of whole system is g by 2, since all these masses are connected, since the system is connected system, and we know that in connected system the acceleration of each mass is same, so we can directly write that acceleration of each and every mass will be g by 2, since these strings are assumed to be inextensible strings. Fine. Now the acceleration of the system is g by 2. What is the tension in the sixth string from the top? Let us say this is the first string, as it is given in our question, that consider this as a first string, and we want to find the tension in the sixth string. So this is T1, this is T2, this is T3, and so on. This is T6. So we are interested in this sixth mass, and the tension in this sixth string is T6, and we want to find here is T6. Okay. So what we will do, we will just make a free body diagram for this system, and we will reduce this system. So first consider this sixth mass. So I have this sixth mass here, and remember that all these masses are m. I am just making it large to highlight this particular mass. Okay. So this is m, and the force upwards is tension T6. Upward force is tension T6, and if you look at downward force, so there is tension, and this tension is due to all these masses. So we can simply replace, if you look at this tension, particular string, this string is supporting mass of this particular particle, as well as this, and all these. So we can simply replace this m by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5m. So we will replace this mass m by 5m. Why I am doing this? Look at the diagram once again. This T6, let us consider this string. It is pulling this particular mass. Okay. So practically it is not pulling this particular mass, but it is pulling this mass as well as all these masses. So instead of placing this single mass m, what we will do, we will place all these mass by 5m. If you count this is first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So we have 5 masses which are supported by this single string T6. Okay. So tension T6 will be upwards, and replacing all those masses by this 5m. Then there is downward force, which is 5mg due to all those masses. Okay. And there is one more long procedure that I will tell you after solving this example. Okay. And since all this system is accelerating with same acceleration, so the acceleration of this 5m is also g by 2. Acceleration is g by 2. Now writing the equations of motion, we know that net force is mass, which is here 5m, into acceleration, which is g by 2. This is net force, and since the net force is in upward direction, so this minus this, T6 minus 5mg. And if I solve this equation, what we get is T6 equal to, simplify this first, so this will be 5 by 2 mg. Okay, and take this minus 5 mg to that side, it becomes plus 5 mg. Now we have mg common, 5 by 2 plus 5, and that will be, let me do it here, 5 plus 5 by 2, and this will be 10 plus 5 by 2, this will be 15 by 2, and it is 7.5. So the answer is 7.5 mg. This will be tension in the sixth string. Okay. Now there is one more long procedure to solve this example, and the long procedure is this. If I have this particular m, what we will do, we will find T10 and then go until T6. Okay, so how to find this T10? Let me draw the free body diagram for T10. This is mass m, 10th mass. There is mg downward and there is T10 upward. So T10 will be equal to, now how to find that T10? Again the system is accelerated by g by 2. So to find T10, what we have to do? T10 minus mg equal to mg by 2, and by simplifying this, T10 will be mg plus mg by 2, and this will be 1 plus half is 3 by 2 mg. Now we have found T10. Since T10 is upward on this mass and downward on this mass, if we want to draw the free body diagram for 9th mass, so for 9th mass we have downward force T10 and mg also downward, upward force will be T9 and acceleration will be again g by 2, and again writing the equations of motion, you can find T9 and then repeat this procedure up to T6, and then you will find T6, and this is tedious method. So the easiest method to solve this question is this one. Okay, so that's it for this video.